subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Today, I'm gonna be trying the super viral unbrush. So if you've seen this brush all over the internet and seen all the crazy videos of how it quickly detangles like magically, we're gonna be putting that to the test from a hairstylist perspective. Now, I've been doing hair for a super long time, like over 2 decades, and I have never seen a brush magically detangle. Like, I've tried the wet brush, the tangle teaser, and so much more, and I do definitely have my favorites, but I'm so excited to give this a go, so let's get right into it. I'm gonna be detangling this head of hair today, so let's actually take out Casima's hair too.
No!
So these are my 2 daughters, Casima and Camila, and their hair looks like this right now for a couple of reasons. They're actually getting over from having a cold, so they've been a little bedridden, like a really bad cold. So what we're gonna be doing today is washing their hair and using the unbrush. So if the unbrush can unbrush this head of hair, and I'm gonna be giving you curly hair tips along the way. So if you have little ones or maybe you have curly hair yourself, you're definitely gonna wanna keep watching this video. So first things first, I'm gonna unbox this. Now it comes just like this and in a bunch of different colors, and I'm gonna put the links to these down below as well so you can check them out for yourself. Overall first impressions, it is a really lightweight brush and it's super kind of like, I don't know, what's the word, like flimsy kind of feeling. So I don't know, it just feels like, we'll see, we're gonna have to see like what this actually does, because the bristles don't seem like anything super special, but you can see like there's some shorter ones in the center and longer ones on the outside. Lots of different lengths kind of happening here. The bristles seem like they are in perfect rows, but just alternated. So I'm really curious to see, because traditionally when we're brushing hair, I brush in a vertical motion versus this way, but we're gonna put this to the test and kind of see what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna be shampooing out the girls' hair with Rizzo's shampoo and conditioner, and then I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so I have Casima's hair completely shampooed and conditioned. Normally I will do a lot of the detangling in the shower for her, or at the kitchen sink is where a lot of times we do her hair. For demonstration purposes, I'm gonna be styling and detangling her hair right here at the chair. So keep in mind, they're both a little still kind of under the weather. They've been just kind of getting over a little bit of a cold. So you will hear a little bit of sniffling still. You're gonna need a clip while you do this. We got her first little section here. I'm gonna use the Rizzo's Curls Refresh and Detangling Spray first, and then I normally go through with the Curl Defining Cream as well. Now the top's missing because the girls were playing with it. Story of my life. So I'm gonna start out by just spraying this in a little bit, working that through. All right, here we go. Let's see if this works. Okay, working. That's pretty weird. Let's try doing it from up here. So far so good, and I haven't had any ouches yet. Keep in mind, her hair's pretty tangly. This would probably take me about, like, I don't even know, a good 5 to 10 minutes just to do this one section here. What? This literally is crazy. So we do have the one really big knot here, which I'm just gonna try to guide out, which weirdly, it just guided out so easily. Okay, so like I said, this usually takes me a solid 5 minutes. This took me maybe like a minute, and look at that. Like, usually this section of hair is the hardest for her because she's the most tender hair, and we've been good. So now I'm just gonna take some of this defining cream and put it on her ends, just a little bit. Okay, and then from here, I'm just gonna move on to the next section. Let's see how quick I can get this done.
Are we all done yet?
No, almost done though. How do you like this brush so far, Casima?
I love it.
You do? You don't look like you love it. She does not amused, but I'm telling you, like, normally if I were to use a brush that was like not very comfortable for her, she definitely would be whining a little bit right now. I was a little skeptical a little bit because, or not even skeptical, I was scared to detangle her hair today because, like I said, she's been bedridden for a while now, for the last like 4 or 5 days. and she had a fever, and I just could only put her hair in a ponytail, and she just wasn't in the mood for me to do her hair. So I knew that it was gonna be like super extra tangly this time, but this is pretty amazing. All right, I think this took us about 5 minutes, and that was with me kind of stopping and talking a little bit. That's pretty amazing. I mean, I normally wouldn't brush her hair like this, but just to show you, this is going through like no big deal. Like, that's insane. This is all the hair that fell out, which is like not a lot. Okay, so we have baby number 2 here. This thing's pretty freaking amazing. I've never had a brush detangle this quickly, so especially with this, I mean, look at this. Look at how much matting we got going on. And if you're new to my channel, I do like using this on my daughters all the time, and it's a great second, third, fourth day restyler. Just take a water bottle and a little bit of this, and it works really great to like rehydrate the curls. So I'm just gonna start sectioning this out again. We're gonna start from the bottom. I just kind of like pick whatever wants to fall. But like I said, Camila's hair tangles up way differently than Casima's does. And a lot of people think that because the hair texture isn't as curly that it's gonna be less difficult, but that's like furthest from the truth. I honestly don't know what she does. So she just like is a wild woman. You guys, this is pretty crazy. And that's also too like why I like using Rizzo's curl products, is because it works on pretty much all types of curly hair. Okay, so let's go ahead and give this a go. So again, this is like the tangliest part of the hair. And that's all I'm gonna say, because the moment I say it, she's gonna start doing what I'm thinking she normally does. But this is like the most tangliest part. Okay, so this took me about 7 minutes, so a little longer to do her hair. And literally I'm trying to get all the hair that came out. But this is Camila's and this is Casima's. Like, that's pretty amazing. Like, that's not a lot of hair. That's just crazy. They've been sick in bed for a few days, like 4 days. I didn't wash their hair for like a whole entire week, and this is it. So in conclusion, this viral brush has lived up to the test of a hairstylist, and 10 out of 10 recommend. I'm definitely gonna be buying a couple of these. I'm gonna put the link to this unbrush down below if you wanna get yours, as well as the products that I used on my daughter's hair today. And honestly, like, I'm kind of shocked. I like to play devil's advocate all the time because I never believe everything I see on the internet, but this did a pretty freaking good job. So I think the next time I might want to time the difference between this brush versus the wet brush versus the Tangle Teezer versus the Mirella detangling brush that I use. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know if you have this brush and if you had the same result as well. I would love to know. And like always, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, all under Mirella Manelli. And to learn all of the ways that you can work with me, learn about my upcoming education tour, as well as my online courses, you can head on over to mirellamanelli.com. And don't forget to sign up for my newsletter, because if you want the inside scoop to hair, beauty, and business, and everything in between, you're gonna wanna be sure that you're on that email list, because you will be the first to know about anything that comes out before anybody else. And once again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching.